Yes. Good. Okay. Hi guys, how's it going? We are live. We're going to be playing Busman today. Why? Because it was asked for yesterday. So hey, I aim to please. Maybe. We're back using one PC, which means I can show you all my buttons again. So yeah, that's a thing. I need to do that as well. Transform horizontally, so I can go boom, and then I'm pointing the right way. Yep. Okay. Right, let's get on the live screen. I need to do the same to the live screen as well. Why's it moved again? Why have you moved again? That's twice it's moved. Oh, hurrah! Get back. Not that one. No. Number. Get back over. There. Dang. So guys, there we go. As you can see, we're playing Busman. We are, like I say, I'm back on one PC again. I wasn't happy with the sound and stuff disappearing. Why is that not showing online? OBS, why aren't you showing online? Load the line caller. There we go. There we go. Twitch stats just weren't showing me online for some weird reason. Hi. Hi, how's it going? That's that. That's that. That's that. Everything's working. Beautiful. Right, okay. Good morning, Jim. How's it going on both sides? Don't forget to give me the thumbs up and shit while you're over there. Guys, if you join me on YouTube, whether it's live or not live, remember to subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up, and comment in the comment section below, even if it's only emoji. It helps all the same. But yeah, we're on Busman today. Ex-bus driver plays Busbound again. When I say plus, I've been playing it for a little while. I've been working up to the double-decker. So we're going to go for a drive on the side that requires the double-decker. I'm not going to go live with it yet, simply because, yeah, last time I tried to go live, it went, look at you, and kicked me out. So yeah. Hey, Kev, how's it going? So yeah, this is the district we're trying to do. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bus stops to try and update. As soon as we do them, we should get the double-decker. So groovy. And while we're doing that, we're trying to upgrade the Excelsior 40-foot CNG. The buttons that you can see, guys, on my Stream Deck, now that I back down to one PC, they're a mixture of Icon City buttons and ones that I've put on there myself. So they're kind of mixture of the two. Yeah, a lot of the like the start button and like some of the really nice looking ones there, they're Icon City, and some of the other ones that are on there of mine. Right, so let's get it in drive. Let's release the handbrake, and let's get rocking and rolling. So again, before I started today, guys, I've how's everyone in the house? We're good, mate. I mean, she's suffering a bit this morning because I had to walk down to the doctor's and back yesterday, and the stress of the dog standing on a bumblebee, which fucking didn't help matters. Yeah, that was the...
Partner Park.
said that to the guys earlier in chat and in the Discord chat, you know, fastest fucking 80 quid I've ever spent in my life. Literally, I was only at the vet 20 minutes. Also, we've just found out end of the month we're having new windows fitted. So I've been clearing a few window sills off. Just to give me less work to do, say, later on in the month. But we got 9 days basically to clear all the window sills in the house and make room around them. I don't know what I'm going to do with my desk. Because literally my desk is blocked in by a sideboard, so fuck knows what I'm going to do with that.
Doggy Gamer 136 said morning, afternoon, evening to all in chat. How are we?
I'm good, mate. How are you? Morning, Mimi. How's it going? You still met? I'm guessing. I think it's all a case of getting them to sort your. Am I in the depot yet? No. No, I've still got to build up rep in a part of the city. Morning, Peachy. How's it going, lady? Morning and kinda. Okay.
I am literally stuck.
There you go. Audio's back properly.
Can you push me back up so I can finish the field, please? Thank you!
I'm up, Matt. This bug is.
I look like I quite clearly like being on my side as well, not just, you know, being stuck.
Okay, that's part of Peachy that we didn't know. She quite enjoys being on our side. 125 Stream Street, that's getting there, isn't it? Oh, one off. Boss bag. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Like I say, I've tried to do a streaming PC thing. I tried it for like a week, didn't work, so I've gone back to just the one. I mean, my PC's good enough to handle games and streaming it anyway, especially the games I play anyways. I mean, a way to make it work would have been to put Lumia on the gaming PC, but then again, I'm sending everything, Lumia game and everything through in one channel, and yeah, that's not quite what I want to do. But enough of my problems. How are you guys? But yeah, like I say, 99% of what you can see for my Stream Deck buttons, guys, is what you can get from Icon City. Exclamation icon in chat if you use my code, you get 10% off. These buttons work on Stream Deck, Loot Deck, and touchport devices. So the playlist today, guys, is called Daily Mix Lock and Loaded. We're not doing the virtual DJ, the auto DJs with Spotify today, because I don't know, it was a bit mellowed out yesterday when it was a bit mellowed out, so we thought we'd change it up a bit. So guys, if you're playing Busbound and you're not getting the right feel from your wheel, just say with force feedback, if you have any other controllers plugged in, like a controller or like a farming stick, whatever, when you turn the game on, turn them off and then turn them back on again. Your wheel will then take over. So turn them off, wait a few seconds, turn them back on again, and the wheel will take over as, say, number 1 control surface. That's what I have to do every time I fire this game up. Yeah, guys, I'm a partner with Moser, so if you want to get any equipment from Moser, make sure you check them out. Just going over there gives me a little tick, and then if you want to purchase something, use the link again, and I get a very, very small commission of anything that you buy. When I say small, very, very small commission, it's about 3%. Everything that I do get from everything like Moser, Streamloots, Wraith, subs, anything, all goes back in the stream, whether it be for upgrades, DLCs, games, giveaways, all goes back in the stream. And although there's no stream loot cards for this game, there is a few that you can play and mess me up during playing this. That are for all games. But if they say like a Pacific game, then wait till I'm playing that Pacific game. If you want to come and play, guys, I can put this on multiplayer. Not a problem. Oh shit, I'm on the pavement. Darn it. Professional me.
Come on, we're walking here.
And I haven't sorted out my clips either. To be honest, I haven't done the route commander thing either. Oh, I'm good, aren't I? And you messaged me. Totally forgot. Mind you, I was making sure the single PC worked again, so I was doing quite a lot yesterday. There is still crazy drivers and flying cars on. I don't know. I haven't played. The only time I've really played multiplayer was with Tav. I quit then. I was just busy doing other things, Mimi. Busy doing other stuff. Oh shit. The route commander thing, I could probably show you that on stream because you don't get to see anything too detailed about my account. I could probably show you how to do that on stream. To be honest, I think yeah, that might be a good idea because I think every streamer should know how to do that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about Twitch Route Commander. Like I say, I feel every streamer, no matter who you are, new, old, if you've never done it before, yeah, it might be the thing for you when I do it. We'll get this route done, then we'll quickly go and do it. Probably about 2 of those follows will come off. You agree? Also, guys, don't forget, if you want to be very generous to the channel, and I get to my sub goal points, which is 80, I will play a scary game next month. It's the round robin every single month we try and do it. And we were very close last month when we did the Streamloots Marathon. We were very, very close then. We were like 18 points away from having to play Phasmophobia. Nope, end. No, it wasn't just you. 1 point away, that's shitty. There's another one done. Morning, Chaos. How's it going, mate? Right, we're going to go back to the office and then I'll do this route commander thing. So let's get route commander down. Let's quickly look at the stats first. This will just say we're one bus stop closer. See 3 bus stops to go, and then we get the double decker. Is this the one we're trying to update?
Oh, he's coming under you.
The three to go, and then we get the double decker. Right, let's do this route commander thing.
No, that was netcode, and he shouldn't have done that. That was all him, innit?
So
him.
On the search bar, look up Twitch route. Might help if I can spell route commander. It's the first one here, Twitch Tools Route Online. Brings you to this page. Click on followers, follower remover, and then just log in. That'll search all your followers and then come back with a thing of bots and not being used accounts or anything. But showing nothing. So those 2 accounts were real accounts yesterday. So let's just tell it to just include there to there. So apply filters, get it to search again. And it's not come back with anything. Okay. So those two things were real people. Okay, so we just banned 2 real people. That's fine. That's fine. We've banned 2 real people. That's okay. That's okay. Anyway, back to the game. So yeah, that's how to do it, guys. So yeah, like I say, Twitch route commander, go to the first option, which will have the link saying Twitch Tools. Follower, click your log into Twitch. It'll log you into Twitch. It'll then search all your followers and then come back whether there's any bots. If there is, you just ask it to politely remove the bots. Depending how many you have, you might need to give it a minute or 2. After that, you're done. And then you can close it down. When it says completed, you can close it down and off you go again. Cheers, morning. So we've got 3 stops to do, guys. This one's probably going to be the most problematic. Or this one. 500, we only got 132. Just trying to think of what way I could do it to... I'm like going around the loop here. Hold on, let's see if we can redo it. Edit line.
I'll let the council know we're making network changes.
Dogigama 136 asked me, is Matt a good bus captain, or is he best on the shipping lanes? Matt be a fine captain of any deck, but the bus be where the real storm be tamed. On the shipping lanes, they'd likely be a sharper navigator, reading the currents like a cursed treasure map.
How's it going around
on the way? Bus, they be more of a wheel-gripping, road-ruling legend.
1, 2,
I'd
3.
wager the shipping lanes suit them best, matey.
Don't time fly when you enjoy yourself.
4, 5.
Stephanie,
That's coming back. That's coming back over this way.
Save
Hold the line.
Save
Get that one out. Get that one out. There we go, that's better. And then go that one, that one, that one. And then back there. There you go, that's better. I mean, we could include these if we wanted to. 6. Why is it going that way? Can't I turn this way? Okay. Hold the line. Oh, bollocks, the fucking first stop moved. I don't want the first bus stop to move. Fuck off. That's the trouble. If you get the line wrong, the weird thing with the game is that it doesn't allow you to start again. Right. Okay. I want to start from there. There. No, I don't want to go that way. I don't like that either. Okay, maybe we can go this way. No, not that one. Include that one. Down to that one. Whoa. Okay. Include that one. Include that one. I don't want to go across the highway. Will you go there without doing it? Whoop. If I do that, it goes... Oh, I got to go order around to get there, okay. Ugh. Oh well. That'll do. Bollocks it. Trying to include as many stops as I can, and then your rating goes up. So when I jump into the bus, your star rating down in the corner. There you go. So thumbs up. I can do 24 times, and this is a nighttime route, so we may not get as many people. Oh no, that was a lie. Fucking look how many people's here. Shit. Yeah, the more bus, it seems like the more bus stops you have, guys, the more thumbs up times you have. I need to alter the road surfaces. This is a bit too much. A little bit too much. I'm feeling the road surfaces. I don't know whether that be through the wheel or through game. Be something like low speed inertia or something on Moser, I would have thought. I still wish they do like what Bus Sim 21 does, and allows you to just keep going round and round and round and round and round until you're fed up, instead of going back to the office every time you end the route. It's so much better. Especially if it's a route with a loop in. You know, you can just keep going and going and going until you've done what you need to do, instead of going back to the office, back to the office, back to the office. I don't know why, but anytime you see one of those Rivian pickups, I've said this before, you don't see kind of the headlights on the vehicle, you just see the shining on the floor, which is a bit weird. Because with a battery-powered vehicle, you still see the lights on. They're just super bright. I'm not going to open the steering at the moment, guys, because obviously I'm in game, so I'll see what I can do with it afterwards. I just need a space. Just give me a space. No. I was going to go then. Will do. During the daytime, this place plays loud music. So you beep as you go past that guy who was asleep to wake him up. But don't overly beep, because else your customers go, "You're making a ruckus." Oh, great. Absolutely great. Oh, that's right, they're what, miles away. Oh yeah, floaty car. I'm not even on I'm not even on multiplayer. Not even halfway on that stop. There's a few things I definitely wish would change in the game. Most importantly for me is the mirrors. Being able to have the mirrors all the time. I mean, in some buses you can't see the driver's side mirror. In other buses you can. But having these appear and disappear is annoying. Just keep them in frame. For me, just keep them in frame so you can tell what the bus position is. Like I say, as an ex-bus driver, kind of important that you understand where the bus is at all times. For me, anyways, as an ex-truck bus driver. Yeah, this jerk. Thank you. How's it going, mate? This all working out for me.
Mr. Crespi. There is your receipt, sir.
Yeah, you get rid of that clip, mate. That's about 3 times in the last 3 days you've come in with that clip, and it's fucking got me every single time. Jesus. I know, mate, I know. I wouldn't fucking get rid of it either. That's one of the good ones, yeah. I'm alright, Kia. I'm alright, mate. How are you? Guys and girls, if you're over on the YouTube side, please make sure you hit the thumbs up, chat in the chat, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And the buttons you can see on screen, guys, they're the Icon City buttons mixed with a few of my own. Morning slap. Oh, wow. Slaphead. Fucking slaphead. Cheeky cunt. No, I may have short hair, but I still have hair. Fucking slaphead. Yeah, guys, you can still play Plinko. It's for shits and giggles, though, until somebody buys some stream loots. And remember, guys, it only takes 1 pack of stream loots, too, so €1. Or you can use my code, which is in pin post. And if you're spending more than €4, you get 30% off. Yeah, I'm alright, dude. How are you? Ladies and gents, if you're not already at the... Yeah.
Farmboy Q asked me, what redeem is Matt's worst nightmare a person can redeem? Ah, the worst nightmare to redeem against them be the cursed drive like a drunken crab challenge. Every turn be a panic, every stop be a prayer, and every passenger be questioning their life choices. If that's not enough, I'd add reverse only for the rest of the voyage.
Oh no. Reverse only, wow. You imagine doing that on promos, reverse only. Fuck that. It would be interesting, yeah. That'll be an interesting one. Oh, by the way, guys, I've messaged ProMods this morning about a couple of things that was going wrong. I've even tested some of them out on single player, so that problem I had the other day on TMP Pro Mods isn't a thing on single player, so that's a TMP issue only. So the one I'm on about is the Sweden to Denmark, right near the border crossing and the bridge. Yeah, that one. That one is a single. That one is a TMP only one, because I've just I tried it this morning on single player and went through that no problem on the inside lane. So that's a TMP issue. According to Minute, he's had a few on single player around Greece. I've not been down there yet. So have a look. Yeah, the Hidden Wars.
Kev2584 asks, what's your favorite video game right now?
Ooh, right now, probably Euro Truck. Since I've restarted my character, that game for me's had a new lease of life. Yeah, that game for me's had a new lease of life since I restarted a character.
SAS University Campus.
Even though I'm really enjoying my farming, and I enjoy this game, and some others, yeah, for me at the moment, Euro Truck's got a new lease of life, since I restarted the character. It's weird how shit like that works. It's like I said the other day, if you have a goal when you're playing something, so you have a goal in what you're trying to accomplish in a certain game, you will find that you play it a lot more, you get bored less quick and stuff like that. It's a beautiful thing. Whereas if you kind of don't have that go, it's kind of over and done with before it begins, sort of thing. Boom, done. New bus. Well, not new bus, but that's the bus completed. Yeah, indeed, because you have a go to achieve and work towards. Exactly, Jim. Exactly, mate. Whereas the goal at the moment is to get my character up to a certain amount of drivers, get up to a certain amount of garages which I occupy, get myself a few more trucks, upgrade my character all the way. It's yeah, it's groovy. Somebody has asked as well whether I'll be doing ATS the same way. And the answer is yes. Yes. So after I've done the ETS challenge, or well, not challenge, but restart, I will be doing an ATS restart of my character. And the basics of doing the character is exactly the same. Literally exactly the same. I'll be doing exactly the same thing. One more stop, and then I get my double decker. Come on, you lucky eagles. Thank you for the green. Could do this pink lane instead. It's only the one stop. Is that the same area? Hold the line caller. Let's just check. What's that stop called? That, well, hang on a minute. What's that stop called? Music Row. What's the stop on the green one called? Oh, there's two. Okay. Hey? Right. So, what's that bus? Without any negatives. Without any negatives. Hate doing these without negatives. Perfect positions. Yeah, let's do this one. Guys, if you want to come on and join me, let me know when I hit the office next time, and I'll put it on multiplayer. Morning, Madness. How's it going, buddy? You have a week off, don't you? I was in minutes earlier.
he asked me, Madness thinks he's a good driver. Oh, fucking please. Madness thinks they're a good driver. That's richer than a frog in a pond of cummies. The only miles they're racking up is in their own imagination. I bet they couldn't drive a truck if it came with a free hooker in the cab. I've seen girls with better navigation skills than that limp dick lunatic. Fuck the Muppets. They're dead, and so is their driving skill.
Wow. Wow. Guys, I have them. They're in the bit section. That was Kermit, over 18 Kermit, yeah. I have that. It's in my bit section, all the over 18 ones. Oh, I forgot to change the road surface. You wasn't happy? Oh, come on, that's hilarious. That was hilarious. I'd have been pissing myself. I got one on there called Old Granny or something. Yeah, she's disgusting. When you do the test for that, she mentions all kind of weird and wonderful shit. It's funny as fuck. Oh, so this is a battery bus.
Jacob Shane.
Is it the over 18 one? Because that one was why he roasted me. Yeah. Anything that dirty, mate, will be the over 18 one. Anything that dirty on Tangier is the over 18 one. If they do the normal one, it will be kind to you. It won't say anything against you if it's kind to you. I've learnt that with the Tangier alerts. Fucking amazing, innit? I haven't had any perfect parking since I started with this bus. Ugh. Sometimes you do, though. It's just the way it goes with the perfect parking. Sometimes you get it right. Sometimes you don't. And when you start getting it right with a certain bus, you'll find that you'll get it right. And then next up you come to, you'll get it right again, and then right again, and then right again, and then right again. And then as soon as you start getting wrong, you'll start trying stuff to get it right again, and you'll fail quite a lot. It's just, yeah, it's a thing. Whereas in the real world, perfect positioning, there's no such thing as perfect position. Hey, Hellcat Aiden, bro. I'm still not on FH6, mate. I can't afford it. It's expensive over here. Oh, hello. Shit. But I know with my buses I used to be able to catch 3 with the same company, but 2 of them now. Oh, yeah. And it's what that'll be, mate. It's kind of partially to do with your local council. It's partially to do with your local council, that is. Because if the local council wanted to, they could go to all the bus services and say, look, we want a ticket that does you all, and they'll have to come up with one, and then that's the one you buy. It is very expensive. What's it over at the moment? £60, I think. Because I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it on Game Pass or Game Pass. Or, so I know Game Pass is free at the moment, isn't it?
I cracked him. You killed him. That was fucking awesome. Flip
But
that
then
shit, Zombos.
But then you don't really own the game. You got to subscribe.
Bro, I cracked this plate.
And like I say, I fell out with Xbox Game Pass when I had farming from them. And it said, this is the real game, even Xbox for PC. It said, this is the real game, you can play with your friends on PC. Yeah, anytime any of the mods updated, it was like, fuck you! And I couldn't play with them again. I saw them because I could catch the bus, but it wasn't first bus. So. If it wasn't the first bus you can catch. Yeah, so it was your ticket was limited to which company ran it. And like I say, that's to do with the council, or partially to do with the council. Like I say, if they really wanted to integrate all the buses in your area, they just go to them. We want a ticket for all your service, their service, their service. And then they come up with a ticket that you can use on all of them. Yeah, if it was like 30 quid, I'd have probably bought it. But yeah, 60, no. And even if I did have it, I don't think I want to play it on my wheel. I'm so used to playing Forza on my controller. Especially for drifting, that would take a lot of fucking getting used to. I've never drifted in that game in any of the Forzas with my wheel. But yeah, it is in my wish list of games. Perfect. If we get fed up with this game, guys, I do have a bit of iRacing to do. 3 races. I've got GR86s around the Nordschleife. I've got I think it's GT3s around Mexico. And I forget what the last one is. Oh, GR86 is round somewhere or other. So I've got 2 GR86 races and GT3. What a big route this one now. You can see I used to be a bus driver. You can tell the type of routine. Every time I come up to a bus stop, it's do a certain thing, do a certain... Even though this game makes you do it in that order, I do it automatically. Handbrake, doors. In-game, they have you do a... or it does an automatic kneeling of the bus. That in real life would be manual. You manually kneel the bus. Oh, hello. Well, in the UK it would anyway. Looks like we're going to get everything done on this bus bar perfect positions. Which would be weird, wouldn't it? 7 minutes to the next bus stop.
Phoenix High.
A long freaking ways. Whoa, slow down. Less than 15 by the time I hit that hump.
Smooth.
Smooth. Yo, bro. Smooth, dude. Turn right on a red. I'll do full turn right on a red, which is stop and look. And you can crawl out. American rules, remember? Well, in some states it's an American rule. In other states, not so much. What's the problem here? Oh, roadworks. Damn. Can I get out? There we go. Car lot, playing music. Oh, stop. Wow, that was close. 100% at the stop sign, yeah, right. That was way off. I've also altered the angle of my pedals so they don't feel so far away. I don't know how they're going to feel in racing yet. I haven't done any since I altered them. final stop.
SAS University Campus.
Oh, hello. Did anybody see my wing mirror then? Was I on the pavement? Because that was a big blip if I wasn't. I mean, I wasn't given a downside mark for it. Which would have been weird. So 46 there. $155 there. And 46 there. We're getting closer. We are getting closer. Hey, Quiet, how we doing, mate? Does anybody want to come online with me? Put it on multiplayer if you do. So the bus we're actually going for is this booty. So we have to unlock and have stars against all bus stops. We got 2 more to go. Yeah, I'm alright, mate.
He's currently partying, I think, in his head, but...
Yeah, that's what we're going for.
I could just see him doing this.
Fuck! Shit, how did I save that?
I'd say let me know if you want me to go online, and I'll just do multiplayer mode. As you come into my world. Literally. And there's various different routes you can do as well, guys. You've got the pink route. Got the orange route, which is very similar. They're all 100%ed. You have the green route. What else we got? That's that green. We've got a white one there. We've got blue, which is like a cross the bridge route. Made that one for cross the bridges. Another white route. Then we got the yellow route, which is like a single area route for what do we have to do for this one? Oh, there was a certain route bus that we had to upgrade by doing this certain route, which is why that's there. Any white routes is what the game wants you to do. We've got the pink route, which currently needs a bus stop upgrading. And we've got the green route, which we're currently doing. And we've got another purple route, which is doing the far side of the city. Probably as soon as we get these 3 bus stops done, there'll be a few more in this area here. I'm guessing. Okay, let's get back to it. And like I say, we got iRacing to fall back on just in case we kind of start getting a little bit bored with it. Ah, shit, I forgot to do this thing. Hold on. Settings. Control. No steering wheel. La 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 la. Force intensity is not that. Inertia determines how much inertia force feedback is applied by the steering wheel to go back to neutral. Ground force. That's the one I want to lower. Quite harsh. Let's lower it by the 25%. I don't want to lower it any more than that in game. If it's a bit too much still, it'll have to be done through Moser. Because the objectivity is just to lose the harshness of it, but not lose the ultimate feel of going over bumps. And once again, guys, if you're having trouble with feeling the force feedback in this game, check any other controllers that you've got switched on when you fire the game up. So if you've got a farming stick, you've got a controller, switch them off or unplug them. And then if you're using them in game like I am with the farm stick, I'm using it to look around, switch it back on afterwards. So just so it recognizes the wheel as your first control surface. And then you should have force feedback again. That's what works for me anyway. Need some more perfect positioning, Matt. Also, guys, don't forget you can request the music if you so desire. 200 channel points will get your song on. I reserve the right to cancel that said song if it's too offensive or too stupid. Just a little bit too much. I think I'm gonna have to play with the Moser settings for the game.
Very pleasant driving.
Oh, should be done next go round though. This is because of a stop sign. They're all going up to it and stopping. Although that van didn't, did it? Oh, there's one. One more. So, yeah. So we just need that other bus stop. And double-decker time. Oh, we've got a van coming through.
City Hall.
Just need a gap big enough for it to be able to brake. All you need is you just need a gap big enough for the vehicles oncoming to brake. And then you can pull in. Wow, that's dip parking. That was definitely park it like you dumped it. A little better on this surface that we're on now. It's rattling, but it's not trying to rip it out of my hand like it was before. Let it shine. This is the perfect position I want to go now. Spotted a gap and went for it. Kind of what I do anyway in bus driving. There's no second guessing. You just got to be confident enough to know you can make it. And like you say, just if you go and go. Bit like what we say in iRacing, you know, if you're gonna go for a pass, go for it. Don't go for it and chicken out, because that just messes people up. You know, if you go for it, be sure you can make it. You know, don't go for it and then halfway through the thing go, oh fuck, I'm not gonna make it. And to be honest, that comes from just doing it. You know, the more you do it, the more confident you get, the more you know you can do it, so you do it more. Why wasn't that? I don't know, a little bit too far forward, maybe?
Jacob Street.
Yeah, so the bus stop sign itself in line with the bumper. Is it perfect? Not easy to try and do, I tell you that, man.
Belvedere Elementary.
He'll stop. Told you. Sounds like he's just fucking crunch, you know, it says he like friggin' really slams on. He doesn't. Plenty of room.
SAS University Campus.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely something wrong with that turn. That's twice I've done that on that turn. Gonna have to leave my indicator on next time, see if I am whacking the curb or something. Well, that's twice in 2 routes that I've whacked that last corner. That's that bus nearly done. Fucking 15 off that one. That one's done. Cut the leads are leveling up for a 3rd time. What is love? Oh, garage. Don't tell me I've unlocked it. No. Okay. I must have unlocked a skin. Custom bus. Yeah, there we go. I unlocked that. If I get you on the side of the bus. Looks kind of cool, doesn't it? I just stick to that because it's, yeah, relatively easy. Yeah, so 15. 15 more perk, and we should have that unlocked. Yeah, that 99%. And we get the Horizon Sightseer. That. Is that the bus I'm waiting for? The Sightseer. Hold the line. Yeah, Sightseer, so that's that. So yeah, one more bus stop and we get it. Hopefully we get it on this drive. After you guys play Plinko, and I'll be back right after these thoughts. I am back. Oh, and I dropped my headphones on the floor. GG's Jimmer, that's 2 packs. I'm presuming my mods have gone for a break or something. Ones that can control that anyway. There you go, Jim. Shut up, Right, let's get on with trying to get this Decker, shall we? One last drive. I say one last drive, I don't know whether it'd be the last drive at all. What's it, green in it? We'll go to a different area after this as well, peoples, and we'll probably drive the Decker as well. Cool.
Belvedere Elementary.
Yeah, way off. Way off. That's not even fucking anywhere near the front bumper. Come on, again. Are you ready?
Smooth.
Lot better feeling now. I've turned the road surface kind of feeling down a little bit more. A little bit more how it should be. I'd say how it should be in the buses that I've driven. The kind of center is still a little bit strong, probably. Surprisingly enough, your rep doesn't go down by having the high beams on, which is what I've got now. Just so I can see a little bit more road in front of me. You'd have thought that they would have might like marked you down for it, but they don't. You can have your high beams on as much as you want. A little strange, but it is what it is. Yay, there's one.
The Rise.
Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Oh, stop, 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 stop. Bastard. Who the fuck stops him like that in front of a fucking bus? Got news for you, that dick. That's what you get, Peach, when you try and check a bus. You get rammed heavily up the rear. Wiggle, wiggle.
Reassuring.
Ooh, very scary, very scary.
Mr. Sinister, how we doing, dude? Nice, hopefully that was that last bus stop I've just done.
City Hall.
Kinda sort of wakeish. Nice. Well. Yeah. 7:30 in the morning for you? Oh! Whoops. You were coming fast, so fast I didn't even see you. Oops. I looked! He wasn't there when I looked. Likely going to hop on ETS for a few, do a few runs. Just watch out for a few hidden walls, mate. And there's a few about. Yeah, I know. I already know I went forward on that one too much. Assuming I can keep my eyes open? Okay. Now, ordinarily, in the real world, I would just open my door. Let everybody off, let everybody on. And crack on. If I had to wait for traffic like this, I wouldn't even bother pulling up at the stop. I thought I'd already been to that bus stop, which I needed D15 on. Maybe I didn't. We got her now. Turn right on a red, US rules, or in some states anyway, again. I mean, if turn right on a red, I always do what the actual rule states in the US law, and that is, if the state allows to turn right on a red, you have to stop and doubly make sure that you can go. I don't just go, and that's kind of what the US law says about turn right on a red. Is you have to make the stop and then creep forward and you can turn right. But in this game, I could just fly round if I wanted to. I don't do that. Now I gotta go, yo, Coco. If you're letting him, you can let me. Heyo. Oh, look at this fucking guy. That's what I like about this game as well. When you can do the same route a good number of times, and shit happens like that and makes the route kind of, oh, okay, it's not actually the exact same. You know, you get roadworks, you get sleepy drivers in other vehicles, bin men. That's a constant thing. Where they just stick their nose or whatever back in the middle of the road. You got to beep at them. Yay! Got another perfect. 4 more to go. That one's fully upgraded. Wow. Right, here we go. This one where I have to watch the turn.
SES University Campus.
Yeah, I'm way off it, look. It's showing bangs and I'm way off it. Yeah, that's disgusting. Yeah, so that's the same line as I've been doing the whole game, and I was way off of it. That's probably why it wasn't giving me bumps to say that I was hitting something. Give me marks off to say that I was hitting something. We should have our decker though. That stop's totally done. Some of these are totally done. Oh yeah, that's what we wanted. Then we wanted that one to be done. Yay! New heights. And the decker's done. We go out of the decker and do another route. Yeah, boys. Yeah, boy. Garage. There she blows. Customized bus. No delivery. There we go. There she is. And some of you are going to go, isn't that kind of stagecoach freaking delivery? Well, no, it's different colour. And plus it's 4 shades. Right, drives. 100%ed. 99%. So we've got one bus stop here. Start driving. Of course, we're going to take the decker out. What else would we take out? 100% in Wright's Crossing. I think that's the last bit. Yeah, I think that's the last area. I don't think we're going to get any points off of this. Oh, it's an open top. It's a cabriolet open top. I didn't realise that. What? It's a cabriolet open top. Okay. I got it. Now, ordinarily, for my camera angle that I like the camera to be leant down slightly, but that's not an option. The only thing you can really do is dip the seat down. So do this. It's the only thing you can really do. Although, don't be so worry about how long a double decker is. It's the same as a single deck bus. The only difference is the height, and that's all you really got to watch out for extra on a double decker is the height of it. So instead of just looking side to side, you're looking up as well for low trees and stuff, especially in the UK.
Music roll.
Been a while since I did this route. Back in my natural habitat. Double deckers.
Capital Hotels. I bet if you're in one of the other buses and you see me coming along in this, I bet it's kind of impressive to watch. Oh, it's this corner, yeah. Go on, dude. Hopefully, no, okay. That corner, and there's another corner in the game somewhere that's very similar to that. If there's traffic coming round, you just got to be patient and wait so you can use part of the other side of the road. Otherwise, you end up being on top of the curb. Central Shopping Street.
I mean, the only thing I would say between me driving like I am now and driving the real thing, in terms of what I'm using, how it feels, is my steering wheel positioning. So in a real double decker, you see how it's like there. That's basically how it is in real. So it's like a kind of 45 angle. Because I do a multitude of different things. I race, I truck, and stuff. I just have my wheel motor in like a comfortable positioning to do all.
So I don't have to fuck about and move it. Wow. Fucking wow. Sure, that was my right. Would be in the UK anyway, because I'm near side.
Yeah.
And some of the city is kind of cool in the in-game. You know, I'm not sure where it's supposed to be based to. Because there's many places with suspension bridges in this middle of the city. Obviously, it's not drawn to scale. Oh shit. Oh, that was close. Didn't see the hump there till it was nearly too late. Mimi, we can now do Blinkos once every kind of hour-ish. Mr. Kev bought 1 pack. Which activates them for the week. Because it is Wednesday. Okay, then yes, fine, absolutely fine. You obviously was I don't know what you're doing. Going to the loo, whatever. But you were doing your thing, so you know, it's a thing. Like I say, you guys that are mods, I don't expect you to be here all the time. If you need to go do some stuff, you need to go do some stuff. It is what it is. If you can be here, then obviously GG's, thank you very much. You know, I can run things myself, it would just take me a little bit longer. Oh, great. One of you go. One of you go. Look, dude, we're on a 2-lane bit of traffic. One of you go. I can't fit through the middle. Okay, see you back, Kev. Well, nobody wants to go, so...
No, not a fucking rap soldier. Did I not just say it'll be a raptor? It's a fucking dodo. Come here, you
hey, guys.
Oh my
Guys and girls, it's eyes only, coming in at just the right time where I'm smacking up cars because they won't move out of the way. Guys and girls, Eyes Only's in the house. He's one of the best variety streamers around there. Go give him a follow. Yeah, Eyes will probably come in, say hi, and then bugger off to do some after stream stuff, like he normally does. Hey, Chucky.
Yeah, so that was a weird one, wasn't it? 2-lane bit of traffic and nobody wanted to move. I do need to shoot, sir, but have fun. No worries, Ice. I know your routine when you raid in. Backwards, forwards, forwards, and backwards. Uh-huh. I know, a bit creepy, I know. I think that's that one done as well for stars. I think we'll be moving over to the other area. So we got the new Flyer XO 40 foot now as well. Boom. We're getting everything. Yeah, is that one done?
I'll get started right away. Alrighty, I'll get to work.
There we go. Okay, so 100%. So we just got this one that's not 100%. Got quite a big round trip between stop 3 and back this way, but I'm presuming we're going to get some more over the. I mean, this is the presumption is we're going to get some more stops over this way at some point, because I would think there's a stop on this road and this road. I'm not sure whether you can drive around this though. Well, this could be a pedestrianised area. I think it is. So that might be stops as well around there. I don't know, maybe. I mean, what we tend to do is we tend to do an area and link it to another area. So this will be the linked area. But what I'll probably do later on is I'll edit the line and like I'll add in this stop here. If there's a stop, say down here somewhere, I'll add that, and a stop down there somewhere, I'll add that, and make it kind of a round robin, and then I'll make a little local line on that one. Don't think we're going into the rights this time, but fuck it. What's up? Hey B, how you doing, lady? That's annoying that I got to reset my seat position. Oh, that doesn't happen all the time. Reset seat position, that will annoy me no end.
I mean, try to look at you as well, not over at you.
Did you try to look at me, did you, V? Okay, no problem.
Shipwreck.
Wow. Whoa. Okay.
Hope I'm not wasting all my perfects. Mile right away, bitch. Get out of the way. To be fair, this is a good enough song as it is without having to remix it. Oh, if you're fancying some music a little bit later on, between I think it's 4 and 6, Minute or 9 Game, it'll be on Simulator Radio.
Central Shopping Street.
He won't be streaming it, but he'll be live on radio. Yeah, I prefer the original. Swamp Thing by The Grid, wasn't it? How goes peeps? Oh, Miss Moon, how you doing, lady? Guys and girls, there's another one of the fantastic stream team that I'm a part of, Miss Silver Moon. Why didn't your walk on work? I don't know. Does it fucking well should have done. It broken. I only just fucking fixed it.
Okay.
Thanks, Kev.
This. Okay. Please be Apple, please be Apple, please be Apple. It's not Apple.
So far, yours is the only one that hasn't worked. The yours is the only one that hasn't worked. I don't fix shit, I break it. Fuck off. Look, I was fed up of things breaking, running 2 PCs to run stream, and now I've gone back to 1, so, you know, a lot of things that were broken are now fixed, except Miss Moon walking shouting. The only one that's not working. The tabs works. Afternoon tab, they do, mate.
Well, I saw Fizzy come across the screen. Not that. I saw Fizzy's name appear on the screen. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck was that? And then the noise was like the raid noise for Twitch. So, yeah. Reasons.
Reasons. We have double decker, Tav. It's a Cabriolet double decker. I don't know how they made it a Cabriolet, but yep, it's a Cabriolet. We've also lessened the road noise down. It's a lot better. You loving this game? GG's, mate. Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. Hey Dustin, how you doing, mate? Good, both English, British, mate. In the secondary mic, no, I don't have a secondary mic anymore. I've gone back to a single PC setup. What is new today? Not a lot. Double decker. That's new today. The fact that I've gone back to a one PC setup again, that's kind of new today. Most things are working except Miss Moon's walking. Right. Miss Moon looked at it funny and broke it. Oh, there is cars in the way. Okay. Just making sure that this lot here wasn't some roadworks and they're all queuing up. If it was, I could go round. Oh yeah, the bus stop's in the middle here, isn't it? Forza Horizon could have implemented buses and trains that driver can drive. Yeah, there's so many things that Forza Horizon gets you to drive anyway, as far as cars and that goes. I don't think they're looking forward to go into that sort of stuff. I've already recognised a problem with one of the approaches to one of the stops if you do a certain route in the music area. One of the stops, if you have to go around this long sweeping bend, there's
like some really harsh bumps there, and it makes you feel like you've hit the curb, but you don't. Oh. Ooh, told you there'd be a fucking stop there, didn't I? Fucking told ya. So that stop that needs to be unlocked was about there. Just wonder if there's a better way of integrating these two stops together. Like trying to make it come around that way or so. Let's try that. Hold on.
I'll let the public know immediately.
Okay, so let's have it go around that way. What? Okay. Integrate that one as well. And that one. And have it go around there. There we go, that'll do. So it's integrated those two stops I wanted to put in there anyway. And it's integrated these. Like I say, when this whole area is open, I'll just have it probably hit this stop here. And then down and then back up this way. And have a very simple loop-to-loop covering both areas, and then we'll just do a smaller route integrating all the internals of that. Let's keep driving the Decker, and then we'll change to the NG bus that we got for the area. Y'all ready for this? What happened to my second computer? I've sold it. Literally put it up for sale last night, and it's got a deal was sorted, and it's gone already. A member of the community bought it, and I'm going to drop it off end of the month. I'm going to drop it off personally because I don't trust the postal service. After one of our guys ordered something, and computer-wise, and the postal service broke the case. So, yeah.
what simulation and the difference do you like between Busbound and Forza Horizon 6? I haven't played Forza Horizon 6 yet, buddy. I can't afford it. It's too expensive for me at the moment. Whoop. But like I say, guys, if anyone's feeling generous, Forza Horizon 6 is on my Steam wish list, if anyone wants to do that for me. You don't have to, of course. Well, hello. As Captain Kamer Jamie said once, time to... Voyager's not one I'm familiar with the sayings. Yeah, Voyager isn't one I'm familiar with sayings. I'm aware who Catherine Janeway is. In the cast, but yeah, things and stuff not so good.
Central Shopping Street.
To be honest, my favorite out of the Star Wars episodes and that, Next Gen. Love Next Gen. And a bit of DS9 as well. I like a bit of DS9. And if you're not a Star Trek fan, guys, you obviously don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking all double Dutch and goofy for you. FH6 is still playable for, and how much longer before it gets cancelled? I don't, again, questions about how playable Forza Horizon, I only know what people are telling me when I watch their streams. I don't have it. I've played 4 on Xbox, I've played 5 on Xbox, I've not played 6. And I don't have an Xbox anymore. I moved totally over to the PC. Yeah, I've explained this before, Lampard. I am not going back to Game Pass after it fucked me over with Farm Sim. Literally, I had the PC version of Game Pass tried to play FS22 with the guys, and every time a mod changed for the PC version, I couldn't play it for 2 weeks. I couldn't find one for like 2 weeks. So Game Pass can go sit on a flagpole. Plus, with Game Pass, even though I think you get it for free with Game Pass at the moment, you don't own the game, so you can only play the game as long as you keep the monthly payments going. So after 6 months of playing the game, say you're playing it longer than 6 months, after playing the game for 6 months, you just as well have bought the game. Because then, you know, if you've only got Game Pass for that game, you've then paid too much. I know you're going to say, but there's a lot more games on Game Pass than you think. I know. There's only a certain amount that are... There's about half of them that are compatible with PC, though. Unless they've made that a little bit better. I started on console, people, so I started on PlayStation. I moved from PlayStation 4 to Xbox. Series X. So yeah. I know all about it. And now on PC, so I've gone through them all. Which is why I maintain those people to go, Xbox is superior, PlayStation superior. Get a fucking grip, peoples. The Series X and the PlayStation 5 internally are exactly the fucking same. Exactly the same. They both got a 3060, they both got 16 gigs of RAM, they both got a 3060 in them. They're exactly the fucking same. The only difference is the Xbox OS and the PlayStation OS. And the fact that you can easily expand the drive on PS5 with an M.2. Whereas with Xbox, what the fuck? Oh, my ass end is on the fling. Okay. It's kind of the same argument at the moment that we have about phones. You know, Apple or Samsung. The only difference between them is the OS. Apples are made in the Samsung factory, or with most of the Samsung parts. They're exactly the same phone internally. I mean, there is a few subtle differences, but yeah, they're basically made in the same factory. Computers can be superior. Computers are superior because they can do so many other things. I mean, you take it, there is no console out there at the moment, that you can, say, play GTA 5 as 5M. No console out there that can do that. There is no console out there. As soon as we get, or you guys get, Euro Truck, there's no console out there that you guys can play in TMP. Why? Because they don't like playing two things at once. So they don't like playing through an app to play another app. Well, it's on PC, you can. And that's one of the things why computers are superior. I mean, one of many. I mean, upgradability is another one. Why PCs are better. And I know some of you are going to go, well, I can upgrade my Xbox and my PlayStation. I just tear it apart. Yeah, bit of a nightmare, though. Whereas PC, just take your side off. Oh, yeah, RAM, I need new RAM. Yeah, take that out. Put new RAM in. Done. The one bus-bound lane road could be widened. About 3 or 4 feet, especially just due to one-way system of buses. Yeah, I mean, there is some things. There's still some things wrong with the game, guys. Don't get me wrong, it's not a perfect game. It is quite fun, though. Like I said before, when you... Not true. That's like saying Corsair RAM is the same as... You're picking up sticks now, Tav. You're right, but... You know, you're kind of picking up sticks with what the gist of the conversation was. The fact that you can just take the side panel off of your computer, and if you wanted to change out a component, it's super fucking easy most of the time. With a console, it's super fucking difficult. That's kind of what I was getting at, not the fact that, you know, this RAM's better than that RAM, better than that RAM. Like I say, you were just picking up sticks with that one. Oh, we can go. Yeah, I mean that turn. I mean, Dustin, that turn that I was doing earlier. If you, I mean, I don't think you were here earlier, so you may, you know, if you can rewind back. I was doing this turn in like Music Row, and I was going like kind of wide-ish, and it was simulating that I was hitting the curb. So on like the third time round, I made sure I had my indicator on so I could see my placement. And yeah, it was bouncing me off of nothing, absolutely nothing. But they make improvements with this game all the time. I mean, when we first started playing it, there was no force feedback at all with the Moser wheels. A week later, there was. You know, they made an improvement and it came in. Yeah, the fact that every time I go into the game, I have to turn my equipment off. Well, turn my farm stick on and off because it interferes. But you know, I know it happens, so I do that automatically before playing the game. Yep, that's bus done. I do it automatically now. Literally, when I turn this game on, I literally turn the game. Oh, hello. Where's that? What communities was that? That was heights, strings, and something else. I didn't quite see what it was. I don't know where those communities are, but hey. Oh, bus stop unlocked. And a loading scene. Does that mean we're going to get a... No, it's not. Thought we were going to get a thingy journey. Mm-hmm. That's that one. Garage. No, okay, must be a customization. Oh, that one there. Oh, there's a couple. Hold on. So we got that one. That looks kind of groovy. And that one, oh, that looks kind of groovy too. Yeah. Kind of wish they just done it right up to the roof. Solar panels, electric hookup. A lot of the time, some of this is air conditioning units. Okay. What was that fucking bust? I'm gonna have to go into the journey and I to find out what that bus was. And do that as well, integrate that line. Edit line. How many bus stops am I gonna have to delete to get this line in? Okay. Hate when it does that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 3. Give me that one. 4, 4. Fucking give me it, you fucker. 4. Now, why can't I do this one? Okay, maybe not. Okay, 4. Why can't I have bus stop? Why wouldn't let me add the bus stops? Whatever. There we go. There we go. That was weird. Come down this way, go there. Do that one. And do that one so it serves it twice. I do this, guys. I make it serve the stop twice, guys, so that it gets both pick up and drop off. You can do it in one go, but then the first and last stop, if you do it in one line, won't get both pick up and drop off XP, which is why I do it this way. Drive in. Brings New Heights, Belvedere. Hold the line. I need to go out of the selection, don't I, for this? The Strings is up there. Belvedere's down there. And New Heights. Okay. So the Decker's got to go through those three now. At some point. Don't think I got a route that does it. I'm going to have to invent a route. Okay, we're not using the Decker this time. Gotta get up on your feet before the night is through for you and me. Electric bus. I'm obviously not in the right area for the whatever this bus is doing. I didn't really look, to be fair. Oh, we're going wide. One thing that is very good in this game, guys and girls, is the sunset. I mean, the drivability is very good of the buses, and once you get whatever wheel you've got dialed in, it's fantastic. They've really done a good job of that. I mean, I've turned the road sensitivity down to now 25%, and for me, it's kind of getting there. I think I need to play with the Moser settings now, just to dial it, smooth it out a little bit more. Maybe turn the Moser settings down a little bit to feel the road noise, and turn them up slightly again might be the perfect sort of system for a perfect way to do it. But then again, it's up to your interpretation of how the bus should feel. I mean, those of you who've driven buses, and there won't be many of you, will kind of know roughly how a bus should feel. Those of you that haven't, if you've driven like a 7.5 ton truck, kind of similar. 10 ton truck, kind of similar. Well, any kind of rigid truck, really. I say kind of similar. Some of them will be similar size and that. Yeah, the suspension and that will be all different. Okay. One thing I have noticed, maybe this is a thing, maybe this isn't a thing, but how good you park against the bus stop or up to the bus stop, I think affects how many stars you get or how many levels you get when it tells you how many you've got for that particular bus stop. So I don't know whether that's true, but just something I've noticed. Like perfect, okay, 2-star, and I gain 98. I mean, it is dependent on how many people get on and off. But I think the stars you get from that particular park, maybe timesing how many people that you get the thumbs up for against the stop. I don't know. I'm just surmising, but it might be a thing. There's one time I went up by like 200 and something. So, yeah, I don't know. And I did perfect too, so... which is a 3-star park. So anybody else that is playing the game, see if that works the same for you guys. You know, if you get a perfect, see how much like added onto the stop you get, and then maybe next time when you miss the perfect get a 2-star or 1-star, see how many you don't get for that. And try and notice how many people get on and off too. See if that makes a difference. Obviously that does make a difference to it, but I think anyway. Oop, didn't mean to do that. I forgot my home button on my trucking steering wheel actually is home. Oh, stop. Oops. Oh, Nightmare Gaming. Not feeling good. I mean, morning. I mean, sick day. That's a good one. I like that. Oh, I was going to say, are you actually going to move, or do I have to reverse that? Buses don't like reversing up hills. Especially these, like, all these modern ones. They hate when you got to reverse up a hill. And the common conception, guys, if a bus driver tells you it is against the law to reverse his bus, he is lying his ass off. It's company policy, not the law. His company policy will dictate that in 99% of places around where he might be reversing, he's not allowed to by company policy, not the law. And to be honest, his mandate says that he's not allowed to reverse his bus unless a qualified banksman is in attendance.
Hey, watch the road.
So even the police can't guide him because they're not qualified banksmen. Now, there will be certain areas on a bus's route, like down here, there's certain buses down here on our routes that have been checked over by the safety officers for the buses and have been given the green light for reversing. But yeah, not against the law for a bus driver to reverse, it's just company policy. Ooh.
Central Shopping Street.
It's just like I saw on TikTok the other day. So there was somebody on there moaning that a truck had taken up the whole road to do a delivery, and they went, that's against the law. No, it's not. Any vehicle can block the road for up to 15 minutes if they're making like a delivery like that. I think it's up to 15 minutes. And then if an emergency vehicle comes, they just have to be aware of it coming and move out the way. Or be able to move out the way. It's not against the law for it to block the road. Like I say, up to a certain time frame. Because you could say that about, say, most single-track roads where buses have to stop at bus stops. It's against the law for you to stop. No, it's not. I can block the road for, I think it's about 15 minutes you can block the road for without having to move, as long as you're mindful about emergency vehicles, you know, coming towards you or whatever, and be able to move out the way for them. But blocking the road isn't against the law. I mean, if you blocked it for the whole day, yeah, you'd end up with a ticket and being towed away. Because we used to get that at a few bus stops that we operate, or we used to operate, or I used to operate. So when I used to go and do the route up towards It's Melody, I used to do that route. After you go through the village that she lived in, the route continued on and went up through these single track lanes. And we passed through one village where it was literally a single track and there was a timing point there. And it's like, you can't use the timing point there, it's against the law. Well, no, it's not. We can wait as long as we want, almost as long as we want, as long as there's not an emergency vehicle trying to get through. And then we move. It's just like I was telling the guys the other day, when I used to be a multi-drop delivery driver, I was once pulled over by the police. They're indicating on the motorway. Yeah, I indicated on the, well, not a motorway, dual carriageway, but I indicated in. politeness. I do it all the time. I still do it now. You know, when I'm going up there on the ramp, I indicate to get in. Just politeness. He stopped me that day to tell me that I didn't need to do that. And I went, is what I did against the law? And he went, no. I went, see you later, bye-bye, and I pulled off. And I know some of you are going to go, well, isn't that breaking the law, pulling away from a police officer? No, it's not. If he's indicated that's all he pulled you over for, you can pull away. You know? If you say is that all you pulled me over for? And he says yes, you can pull away. Because that's all he's allowed to do. Bit different if he pulls you over and you go, I suspect you've been drinking, mate. Then he can check basically check everything, and you know, and gives you a breathalyzer test and shit like that. But a lot of people cooperate just to make their day go faster. To be honest, I do as well. I don't bother messing about with the police. I cooperate as much as possible, and then obviously you get on your way a lot faster. But there's certain things that they shouldn't be even doing. I mean, I think the biggest one at the moment is, say if you're just walking somewhere and they stop you and ask for your name, they're not allowed to do that unless they suspect you of committing a crime. So the first question you should ask before giving it is, what crime do you suspect me of committing? If they can't answer, you're allowed to walk off. And they can't do nothing. And if they try to stop you again, they're breaking their own rules. I didn't know that until I watched some of these auditors that audits the police, like public auditors. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of them are idiots. Some of them are very good. Oh no, what is this? What is this? I can't see. Okay, there's set of lights maybe? I think it was set of lights because those lines going left were red. Can't see no lights though. Did anybody see any lights as I turned left there? I didn't see any lights. Right then, guys, it's coming to kind of the back end of the stream. Do you want me to do one more journey after this, or raid out, or see if we can do one race? It's been kind of a good day today. I've got my decker. I've done a few other bits and pieces. Opened up this area of the town as well. I mean, one thing I haven't done yet is I haven't leveled everything up to max level, the stops and stuff. So oh look, there's a house that's kind of going. Hey Cams, hey Cams. One more job? Okay, one more job. My brother from another mother. How you doing, dude? Here comes the Hopi flow. I just fell from another ship. Tip slip. Tip never do it. Let's come for the 6th episode of Doom. Let's sit back, swat with the boom. Guys and girls, Mr. Chameleons, he doesn't stream, but, you know, if you want to give him a follow, you're quite welcome to. He's an amazing dude. He really is an amazing dude. The strings. Okay, I wasn't in the strings then. Okay, that was done. New stop. 128 just on that stop alone. That's a weird situation. It goes in, serves the bus stop, does a roundabout and comes back out. I'm surprised they ain't got to stop the other side, make you fucking stop again. No, I won't say that. They'll fucking put it in the game. That was time for me to hit that boom. Oh, look. Right then. One more go at it. What area am I in anyway? So I'm in Whitefall, and I get the 60-footer when I do all the stops off of that. And that's done. These are not all 100%ed, guys. These are just 100%ed on level 2 stars. They still need a level 3. So yeah. So what? Whitefall Oak, Windfall Oak. Right, is there any buses that are doing Windfall Oak? Ah, this one. Okay, cool. Well, I could do a bendy bus. Collect 2,000 for bus stops. Single or bendy, guys? Last job, single or bendy, so it'd be that one or that one. When I clip, it mutes me temporarily. Bendy. Yeah, it does. It will do, mate. If you're going to do it manually, it mutes the stream so you can hear the replay of the clip. I saw the sign. I haven't driven a bendy for a little while. Hey, that dude put his hand out. That's the first time I've seen that. Well, literally, first time I've seen somebody do that. Go like that. Hey, call a bus. We call them, deer. Okay, yeah, we call them bendies. Because they bend. I think this is supposed to be an electric bendy. Trying to get the engine note. Ooh, we've gone wide again. I can feel I need dinner. I can feel I need dinner. So guys, for those of you who don't know, yesterday I was kind of busy with a lot of stuff. So I had a doctor's appointment myself. That all went fine and dandy and okay. And then we came out and we took the dog with us because the dog's allowed in the doctor's surgery because me and the wife had an appointment together. So we went in together, sort of had our checkups and stuff. And then we went next door to let the dog out, or let the dog off a lead. So we let the dog off, and well, I say we let the dog. We didn't let the dog off. We let her. We got a lead that extends 5 meters. So we let her have a run around. What does she do? She steps on a fucking bumblebee. I pick her up. We managed to scrape the bumblebee off. I've then got to take her to the vet, which fucking extortionate bastards. No, to be honest, the vet, we had to. You know, I had her chopped off an arm to fucking get her right. So yeah, before the wife comes in and whacks me with the end of the frying pan, I would have I don't know, chopped off an arm to make sure she was right. But yeah, fastest 80 fucking quid I've ever spent in my life. Yeah, took her in there. They basically chopped the load of fur off in her paw. Managed to find where the sting went in. Apparently there was no sting in there, even though after she's fucked about with it, the dog stopped yelping, so I reckon they did get it out. But whatever. They gave her a painkiller injection and just said monitor, which is why I didn't take part in the races last night. But yeah, it was kind of a busy, stressful day. Oh yeah, you know, it's like I said, you know, it's a thing that was kind of, it's got to be done. You know, the dog's like fucking a brother or sister to us. So you know. It was the same when we had cats. When we had cats and we lived up the other side of town, it was winter time, and around near us was kind of really icy, and I refused to take the car out at all. But one guy came around the corner and ran the cat over. Brought it in and said, "Is this your cat?" Yeah. A car's just hit it and fucked off. Okay. Luckily, not too much damage, but. I say not too much damage. I think it cost us like a couple of £100 at the vets. What do you think about this game so far, Matt? Having driven buses, I think it's a really good rendition. I mean, I really like Bus Sim 21 as well, which is where the origins of this game came from. I like the fact that they've now integrated force feedback. You got to dial it in for whatever wheel you want or whatever wheel you've got. The one problem I have every single time I switch the game on is my farming stick interferes with the steering wheel. So when I boot up the game, first thing I do is turn my farm stick off and then turn it back on, because I use the farm stick to look round. So when I look left, I push the farm stick left. Look right, I look right. And like I say, every time I boot in, just before I start driving, I turn the oh shit. Okay. I turn the farm stick off and I turn it back on again, and then I get the force feedback. Otherwise, if I don't do that, I don't get it. But yeah, you can map the farm stick to look left, look right. You can even map it if you want the buttons on there. So if you don't have a Stream Deck, it's fine, Caps. You can even map the buttons on it if you want to use that for the doors and stuff. Any of sad things. I mean, the good thing is with the pedals I've currently got is because there's sort of like a really nice spring and stuff to it, it really does feel like a bus brake. You know, the way I've got it set up. So I've got it set up 2 stages in the pedal. One's a really strong spring, and the other one's like these, I don't know what you call them, like rubbery plastic sort of spacers. So there's a little bit of give when you squish them in. So I've got movement and then the squishiness. So I've heard some people say that this is like Bus Sim without some of the paying butt features. If you mean not having to deal with the passengers, yes. Because one thing from coming from Bus Sim 21 is that yes, you have to serve the passengers. I ended up just taking credit card. So you can do cash cash transactions, card transactions, you can't do them both. So in the end, I just chose card. So you basically set the ticket up, they go boom, and off they go. Also with that, you have passengers sneaking on. So every so often you got to check your bus for passengers that are doing that. You also get passengers listening to their mobile music devices, so you got to go back and tell them to shut up. And also passengers that fall asleep, so you got to wake them up on your run, as well as drive your route. But the routes are more interactive, and what I mean by that is they're very much time constrained, so you can set those individual times up. You know, if you're missing missing a time stop by say 2 minutes, you can set it so you can add 2 minutes to that bit of the journey, giving you enough time to get there on time and serve the customers and whatever. So it's more involved than this game. This game is set so basically the council pays for everything, and you work on reputation. So basically, this is the backstory what I think happens. So everybody that you pick up, every route that you do, they kind of get an app and they go, right, you've been great, and you get a thumbs up and then you get money, kind of a deal. Good to know the difference between the two. I probably just want to drive. Yeah, this one you just drive. Obviously you pick passengers up, but there's no serving customers, there's no getting up to check tickets, there's no getting up to wake people up, tell people to shut the music up. Yeah, there's none of that. It's just purely pick people up and drive. Pick people up and drive. But if there's one gripe with the game, and I'll continue to say this until they probably put it in, is that I think the mirrors that you get from doing that, you know, the indicators, should be static. They should stay there the whole time. In my eyes, they should stay there the whole time. Why? Because in real life, a bus driver checks his positioning on the road about 10 times a minute. Oh, hello. Yeah, a bit like ETS with the virtual mirrors. That you should be able to, if you want them, you should be able to put them in and keep them there. That's my only one gripe now that force feedback is now a thing. Because my other gripe was force feedback, but now they've integrated it, and it works better than fine. It works really good. Is the mirrors. Like I say, I would check that inside mirror every few seconds. Like, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? In real life, that is as well. In real life. Especially if you're going around a load of corners. You know, where am I to the curb? Where am I to the curb? Every few seconds you're there. This one don't matter so much, but that one definitely. But that's my thing as a real world bus driver, you know. Maybe not so much in the US. I don't know. Because obviously my near side the curb would be this side, so it would be where am I? Where am I? And that's kind of how I am. My bus. But then again, the routes that I do or used to do down in my local area, some of them are super fucking tight. When I say super tight, in the summer when the farmers haven't cut the hedges down, the hedge touches both sides of the bus. If a vehicle comes and asks me to reverse back, not a fucking chance. Because I can't see nothing. I can't see through my mirrors. They're both in bushes.
That's not being ignorant, that's being sensible. And to be honest, when I used to be a bus driver, I never really followed the rules on reversing either. If I had to reverse, I reversed. I didn't give a shit. And sometimes it was faster for me to reverse than a car driver. That seems weird to say. You know, it's faster for me to reverse and get out of the way than some car drivers. Just some people just can't do it. I mean, they can do it, but it takes them a while. And I'm not talking about what I was talking about in minutes the other day between male and female drivers. Not talking about that. I mean, I'm surprised. You'll be surprised the amount of people who literally can't reverse or can't reverse that well because they continue going forward. That's all they do. Yeah, some are crazy tight, especially your way. In many places I've been in a built-up area. Different European countries and the Asian ones are even worse. Like I say, there's nothing real. I say scary. It's not scary at all, but it sort of makes you think of what the fuck do I do now when you're going up a little tiny road with the hedges touching the bus either side, and in the distance you can see a tractor coming down the lane, and you already know, unless you find somewhere to pull in, you're not going to be able to get through the lane. I've had that a few times. Luckily, on the lanes that we were in, either I was able to pull in or the tractor was able to pull in. What was that? There was somebody over this side of the bus then. I just caught it in my earbud. There's somebody over this side of the bus on that last stop that was playing music. I haven't been to places like South America, Africa, but probably the same. Caribbean bus routes can be really tight too, and that's usually with a short bus. Yep. The thing is with music and streaming it is if it's very, very similar to any normal songs that are out in the world, it can be flagged. This way it is. I've even got streamer mode on in game and music right down to nothing, but you still, when you pass certain places, there's music coming out of them. Like I say, the car dealership on one of the bits has music. Just got the one stop, look, 400 people on that one stop. Damn. Garage. Custom bus, is it what is it that?
It's gonna
Yeah.
look great.
That's kind of nice. Let me just show you this. So we've got a thick one that doesn't go back so far. It's got a little bit of a bobble out of it. But if you wanted a little bit more, you can have that one. And of course, with these, you can also have a I mean, this says bottom layer, but you can have a bottom coat. So what you can do with it is you can go base coat and turn it, say, black, and then put your bottom layer on, and whatever's supposed to be white won't be white, it'll be black. So Sabre did what they did with gas and petrol stations. The SnowRunner, make them play music for the environment. Yeah, kind of. I tell you one thing that is very good, Cams, is hard mode on Roadcraft when you got to fuel up your vehicles on there. Yeah, that's very good. Me and Kev are absolutely enjoying ourselves on that.
I would have absolutely enjoyed myself on SnowRunner on Monday, but Kev didn't turn up. I know I'm calling him out, but fuck it, he didn't turn up. Sorry, Kev. Love you really. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's all we got time for today. We're going to go have some lunch. He must be busy with something. Yeah, he was busy playing Farm Sim. I'm not even joking. He was busy playing Farm Sim. I really must put a button on the keyboard to do this. What I'm doing now, and that's turn off the chat overlay. I wonder if I can get a button map for the Stream Deck. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But guys, like I say, that's all we got time for. We're going to raid out. You guys on YouTube, you're always supposed to go because obviously the raids are going to be set beforehand. I found that out with somebody's VOD the other week. So yeah, love you guys. Yeah, love you. Bye. Just to say before we go, YouTube, tomorrow we'll be farming. It is Thursday tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. So tomorrow we'll be farming, guys. So we'll be on. What are we on? We're on Glenleithen by Cavalry Roy, and we might be having another look at the used equipment yards from Aussie because I've now got them integrated into the map. So yeah, we'll be having another look at them. So once again, YouTube, I've said it before, I've said it again. Love you. Bye.